openradio.org. This is the Open Windows Show. Pretty soon, in a second, we're going to have Pretty Agony performing live on the show. We have a special guest visiting us tonight, Randy Metz from Astronovas.
Everybody but everybody. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a lovely evening.
It's just started. And to tell you the truth, it's just started. It could go way beyond midnight. Surf you up. Hey, join us. And, yeah, just join us.
So, while we're doing a last-minute setup, I'm going to play you a track from our next show's guest, Amps for Christ. It's Henry Barnes. I'm going to play you a track. killradio.org. Right now, we have live in studio Pretty Agony. Welcome.
Thank you.
voices bound together makes us loud and proud to be alive, defend our right to be. We already occupy, we 99%. This is our home country. How could we forget? How did we forget? All their pockets are lined with skin. Your sacrifice. called mulch bloomed. No bread, no roses. Searching fingers, scotch and hardwood. Bleeding desperate, bleeding desperate. Mulch bloom, drop deep here lies your mulch bloom. No bread, no roses. Searching fingers, scotch and hardwood. Bleeding desperate, bleeding desperate. Listen to
Mucho más.
Okay.
Ándale, ándale.
This is called Zen Delicious. Like a house on fire. This is not a place where you stay long. The murderous haunt of impermanence comes upon you in a flare. Doesn't matter which you're sure for. If you're old or young, you just want to be different. Doesn't matter which you're sure for. If you're old or young, you just want to be different. We're already different. We all want to be different. But you're already different. If you want to solve all your problems, the world through your distraction you can. If you want to solve all your problems, the world through your distraction you can. It doesn't matter which you're sure for. If you're old or young, you just want to be different. Doesn't matter which you're sure for. If you're old or young, you just want to be different. But you're already different. We all want to be different. But you're already different. If you want to solve all your problems, the world through your distraction you can. If you want to solve all your problems, the world through your distraction you can. Then Drink, drink.
I got the keys that can make a beer run. More.
We got 2 more. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. This is called Taste of Teas. Voices hushed in lowest tones, beating hearts, stiff scandalous, slipping from a crowd do they go? Where do they go? Where do they go? You guys are so crazy. You're so crazy. I love you guys. Okay. Give it. I need some more. This is our last song. It's called Strawberries. Electromagnetic radiation 0.3 Interior global elusive Figment dreams exploding imagination Bloom thought relevant become vibrations Sought after with earnest laughter And a bit of bliss A little bit of bliss Better give that man a piece of cake, a little piece of cake. I stomp in the rain with leading strawberries as all the world goes by. Oh, this is it, I'm oblivious. Don't care how many, don't care why. I stomp in the rain with leading strawberries as all the world goes by. Oh, this is it, I'm oblivious. Don't care when I don't care why. Don't care when I don't care why. Go away, I'm not trying anymore. Love is over. Oh no, it's not broken open. Go away, I'm not trying anymore. Love is over. Oh no, it's just broken open. Oh, to breathe life. Electro 0.2. Ethereal corporate illusion. Ignorant dreams explode imagination. Blue light relevant recover vibration. Spot out there with earnest laughter and a bit out there. A little bit out there. A better kiss out there. A little piece of cake. A little piece of cake. I stomp in the rain with leading strawberries as all the world goes by. Oh, this is where I'm oblivious. Don't care when I don't care why. I stomp in the rain with leading strawberries as all the world goes by. Oh, this is where I'm oblivious. Don't care when I don't care why. I stomp in the rain with leading strawberries. That's all the world goes by. Oh, this is it. I'm oblivious. Don't care and I don't care why. I stomp in the rain with leading strawberries. That's all the world goes by. Oh, this is it. I'm oblivious. Don't care and I don't care why. Don't care and I don't care
Somebody just nailed it. So this is killradio.org, open window show. You've been listening to Pretty Agony, live on the air. It's your first radio broadcast?
As Pretty Agony, yeah.
Wow. Let me introduce both of you. Introduce yourself, actually.
My name's Dustin Johnston.
Let me hold a microphone up to you, otherwise the folks out there can't hear you.
I'm Dustin Johnston.
I'm Christie Scott.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
I want to say something. I'm looking at Steve while you guys are playing. Come here, Steve. You're having a visceral / spiritual reaction. Explain.
I just can't explain it. It's such a joyous occasion. I'm so glad to see you. I really am.
I know, we've known each other for quite a long time.
Quite a long time.
And right down the street, too. That's what I thought was funny.
It is funny.
It is, yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. I mean, thank you. It's like such a joyous occasion.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. And you want to know something? You don't have to end if you don't want to end. No, I'm not putting you on a spot.
Well, would you like... No.
Thank you.
No encore for today, thank you. That was good and sweet and short. We have a show coming up for our album release party.
Oh, great.
Tell us more about that.
It's on April 21st at the Handbag Factory downtown.
Oh.
And it's really cool because a lot of the people that I booked at Il Corral, one of them, well, actually all the people I know from Il Corral, so it's kind of like a really cool reunion push play. So he does circuit bent toys and beats and stuff, and they're just excellent. And he was very excited to come and be part of the bill. And we have Boer Bar playing, and they're a drum trio, and they are epic, and they're just gonna rock. You have to experience it. It's drums, and they are some of the three most excellently trained musicians playing together their own creations that are just mind-blowing, so fantastic. So, and then we have Skyline Electric, and they actually formed at Il Corral, which is very cool. And they've gone through so many incarnations and had so many contributing members, but they have circuit bent instruments, they have horns, they have drums.
Is Igor Amakian playing with him?
Yes.
Is Adam Reese part of that
Adam
band?
Reese is playing bass now. I know, I didn't even know he was part of the band. I felt so stupid. I'm like, oh yeah, I booked Skyline and blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, I'm playing. I'm like, oh. And then I was like, oh, so now when I say Skyline Electric, I have to say you? And he's like, no, that's confusing. I'm like, okay, cool.
Who else is part of that band?
Brad and Jeremy.
Brothers, right?
Oh, I don't know if they're brothers. I don't know. They live together. We were over at their place just,
wow.
Not yesterday. Like Friday or something.
Because they recently played a bunch of shows, I think. I heard.
Yeah, they played. Well, I saw them. They played at Homeroom, which was, I hadn't gone to there. It's a new place.
Oh, where's that venue?
It's downtown. I didn't drive. If I don't drive places, I don't know, because I'm like the passenger. So I'm like, look, lights. You know,
Right.
so I'm like, I don't know where I am.
Yeah, 3121 Beverly Boulevard.
Oh, okay, 3121 Beverly Boulevard.
A new venue. We love it.
It was new to me. I guess he'd been there. Oh, really? I thought it was like farther. Randy has to
Randy,
give
chime in.
input.
Come on. Randy.
It's around the corner from here where this burrito place over at Vermont and Beverly. Not Vermont and Beverly, Virgil and Beverly. But I could be wrong. I think it used to be a massage parlor.
Oh!
Whether that still goes
What?
on or not, I don't know.
No, it's not.
Our corporate sponsors are going to kill us. Oh, no.
No, that place is really cool.
No, it was not. No, they made candy there.
Candy? They made candy!
Oh, yeah, they made candy there.
So there's that place.
Oh, yeah, and then they played at McWorld, which was also new to me.
Where's that?
It's downtown. Does that say anything to you? I don't know. I didn't drive. McWorld.
Downtown is the new place, huh?
Well, those two places, they haven't been open that long. He had been there for a while, but I guess, they've been doing shows there. They stopped and then they started again, so they're doing shows.
So let's reiterate what your show is going to be in April.
Oh, so it's our album release party.
Ooh.
On Love Earth Music. This
Love
is our,
Earth Music,
Our
yeah.
first album. We have 9 tracks. It's called Game Stayer.
Nice.
Because I stayed in the game. I made it.
Yay.
I didn't opt out. Go me.
Woo.
No, just, stay in the game. So, Game Stayer, that's me. So that's this album for Pretty Agony. And, also, which is really cool for the show on April 21st at the Handbag Factory.
Handbag Factory. Let's say that.
Factory.
Let's enunciate it.
Oh, sorry.
Handbag Factory.
Handbag
I've been
Factory.
there. I've played there. I love this
The
place.
Handbag Factory.
Dustin practically lives there.
We love them. They're we don't want to talk about that, though. That's a little off-air kind of conversation.
All the best bands record there, too.
Oh, I know.
Downstairs.
Huh?
What's the name of that place? Seahorse, right?
Yeah, Seahorse Sound. I
What-
was actually privy to record on the upcoming album of the Gillette Nor Fakirs. Yes, they recorded there. It was quite epic.
Yeah, it's kind of like the White House here. We help our friends out and we plug our own stuff here.
Sure, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, you recorded on that, and we're going to release it very soon. Very exciting. Deglet Norfolk here. That's one of my bands. Very exciting. And I've also got one of my band members here from Astronovas, Randy. We're going to get him to play on here soon, too.
In the house.
I just have to say, Christie, the reason I met you is because you were one of the proprietors of a place called Il Corral.
Il Corral is where I met everybody that have anything to do with music.
Il Corral is where I met everybody here, too.
It's one of the centers of the universe.
Oh.
Il Corral.
Yeah, go for it, Steve.
I feel very proud for doing this because, Chrissy, you gave me a lot of opportunities, really, to perform, do the poetry, and, speak my mind. And I feel like I really owe you this. I really do. And I really do. And I want you to come back. I really do.
Oh, I had a great time. This place is fantastic.
It's so
We had
beautiful.
so much fun.
It's beautiful.
Find the service elevator in the pool.
Yeah.
We'll work something out on that one. I'll get one.
Yeah, you brought your grindcore bass setup.
Yeah, multi-purpose.
So we also need to put in plugs for your other project, which I'm a huge fan of. Get up close to the mic and tell everyone, enunciate it properly. This is a true plug here.
Actuary.
Yeah, Actuary. What kind of music is that?
It's it evolves. It's mostly noise based. Sometimes it forms into a band, like kind of like Voltron, bass and drums, and do some doomy psychedelic stuff, or
Yep.
done a couple grindcore releases, and it's a lot of fun.
So when are you going to play on here, on this show, in this room?
I foresee sometime this year being a definite yes.
What about those 20 other bands you're part of now?
No comments at this particular.
Well, can you
juncture.
put in a plug for that label that you're part of?
I happen to know some people in Love Earth Music. They're very, very nice. They're like a family. Yes.
The roster would take us like an hour and a half to read.
At least, and growing, growing.
Well, let's just hijack the station and get out.
There we go. So we're just going to be broadcasting all night. We're going to start the list right now. Okay, Dog. Who else?
I didn't bring my prompter with me.
Transhumans. I heard that announcement today. Who else?
I can pull up a list.
Go for it.
Do it.
So, Christie, what other bands have you been part of? Talk about your musical history and your influences a little bit.
Oh gosh. I was actually thinking about that because I got Spotify on my phone for like a period.
Whoops.
And so I was just okay, what was I looking for? And Edith Piaf or Diamant de Galas or I was listening
Nice.
to Bauhaus and Dead Can Dance.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just things that I didn't have. Like I got on tapes from people because I couldn't really have music, like secular music. So I had to get mixtapes and stuff. People would give me tapes, and if I was found with them, they would
Cassette
be
tapes? Like
confiscated.
the things that people are rediscovering nowadays?
Yes, cassette tapes. That was how I discovered all of my music. Back before the internet.
Illicit tapes.
Illicit tapes. The devil's music.
I just want to say before we continue, the phone number here, come on, we like to interact with our listeners. Kill Radio phone number is 213, I'm going to say it again, 213-252-0998. 213-252-0998. If you have any questions for Pretty Agony, call us up, 213-252-0998. The phone lines are ringing. All right. I'm going to do like we always do. I'm going to hand the phone to Steve. He's going to pick it up, and we're going to put you on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Kill Radio. Hello.
Hello. I was wondering if I could talk to you about Jesus Christ.
All right. Who would you like to speak to about this?
That lovely little lady over there. I feel like she needs saving.
Hold on for a minute. Let me see if I can put this through. He wants to talk to you about Jesus Christ.
Tell him we're already friends.
We're all friends here.
What's this Pretty Agony thing? What's this pretty...
Well, have a good night. Thank you.
What's this Pretty Agony thing?
Steve, we can't hang up on our...
to save my soul.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for the call. So what do you think about that? Oh, my God.
It's okay. I realized the moment when I was the only person in a room of about 150 that were speaking tongues, and I wasn't, that I was probably bound for hell. And at that point, I felt liberated because I was like, okay, God doesn't want to talk through me, so, I guess I'm going to figure out my own stuff.
Yeah.
So once I reconciled being hellbound, I was like, okay, and then I could not believe in hell anymore, but that was later.
So that's religion. What do you think about spirituality?
Ooh, what isn't spirituality? Today for me, lately everything for me is about taking my moment and just taking a breath and being like, okay, I'm just going to enjoy today. I'm going to leisurely enjoy my day. What do I need to do? I need to have coffee. I need to do this. I'm going to stop and breathe. I'm going to take, today I took a moment and I just laid down, I closed my eyes, and I did this whole, counting down to, from 100 to 1, and you envision yourself going downstairs, and when I get to the end, I'm in a completely blank white space. And so in this space, today what I was doing is resting my fluttering stomach about performing. So in my space, I was drawing on a lot of things that just help me breathe. And it's so silly and so simple, but I'm trying to practice all the time. But that's really my day-to-day thing. Lately I've been getting a lot better at it. And but the other day, someone posted something on Facebook. It was the most gorgeous picture I'd ever seen. It was accompanied by a quote from Rumi, the poet Rumi. And he says, "Whatever you are seeking is seeking you." And it's a picture of two opposing hands, and one is water and one is fire, and between them is this glowing, shimmering, etheric, exciting thing. And it's what you are seeking is seeking you. And it was just yeah, and that was just my thing for that day, and that image just stayed with me. And so spirituality for me is that. That was a long story, but that's where I got to, right?
That's a very inspiring story.
Oh.
I mean, it's hard to take a moment to breathe.
Yeah.
Especially out there, but it's I think there's a correlation between living and breathing. If you don't take the time to breathe, it's over.
Yeah, you're not living. You're I need to do this. I need to do that. And,
It's the whole thing.
I'm stuck in traffic. I'm a minute late. Now I'm 2 minutes late. And it's just torture. It's literally
torture.
A physical torture. I don't know why we need to have hell as some other place. We experience what hellishness is on a daily basis, just like we experience, what bliss or nirvana or heavenliness is. And I think, you're talking about all of these things in the world, there will always be conflict. There will always be people who are being treated as not human. There will be animals that are being tortured. I mean, you don't even get down to that. There's such a human problem, and it's just we have to choose how do we try and do all of these good things all at the same time? And it's one of the things that I do really like about Facebook is that people can like things, and then you see...
like things.
Okay, I know this is really basic, right? But then you see it, you're oh yeah, and then you can discover new things all the time. Oh my God. Okay, and you are such a brat. Pack up.
Don't listen to that guy.
Don't listen to that guy. Anyway, he's we're done. We're going home.
No, I hear what you're saying about Facebook. I live on that.
But you're sharing a lot of things.
Yeah.
It catalyzes people. And, I got to share that Rumi quote with a best friend of mine that's, in the other side of the country. And it was, instant. And she was touched by it instantly. Yep. And it was, just beautiful. So... Yeah,
I send and receive the spiritual shit all the time. I love it.
Or even stuff that's, ridiculous and makes you laugh and forget stuff for a moment. It's laughter is so important. It's when you do realize how much suffering there is, it's epically overwhelming. You can feel
it is overwhelming. Yeah.
Even if you're not trapped in your own suffering, just feeling other people's suffering is, what do you do? How can you help all of these things at the same time? And it's it's not that you're specifically doing any certain thing, but going through the world with an intention allows you to bring positive attention to things that you want to magnify. And so I think the only thing that we can do is, yes, be aware of all these things that are going on. Yes, talk about them. And it's not pretty. And scream and yell. And it's, you have to speak the truth about violence. And it's going to be violent. And it's not It's not pleasant, but we have to know those things so that we can understand suffering and then see that humanness and feel that compassion. And
How does that relate to the fact that, we've been involved in this kind of harsh noise music scene, how that expresses that? How do you think about that?
I think that's one of the things that I found so liberating in first hearing noise, is that I have such a violence in my head. Like, the level of violence that we carry around in ourselves is so amplified, and it's in all of our cells, and even if we're consciously trying to get it out, is still there. And it's not that we want to get it out and exercise it completely. You can't. But in those moments where you're being so honest with the harshness of our sonic experience, it has a lot of violence in it, but it's also very transcendent. When you reach a pitch of noise, you can go to a state of meditation that is unlike anything I've ever experienced. It's like being completely just, like...
You know when you get smashed by the waves?
Yeah, and it knocks you out, and it, like, throws you off, and you're like, whoa! And then you get out, and you're like, salt on you just experience this whole other thing. You have to get...
But you've got to go, you got to step into it.
Talk to the mic real fast. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
To me, with the noise thing, it feels like you got to step into it. Like I went to see this guy, Carl Stone at Mocha. I went with a friend of mine, not at Mocha, but at the art gallery up in Santa Monica Mountains. In Santa Monica Mountains.
Santa Monica.
Anyways, I went to see Carl Stone, and my friend went. It was a classical concert, supposedly. He started doing computer noise stuff back in the early 70s when computers were coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, there was all these pieces of a little clicky and clicky, and he was doing some stuff with pianos, like a really good classical piano player that should know the name, all these kind of people. And people all like this kind of stuff. Then he did this one part where it was just chaos. And people were freaking out, and I was in heaven.
Yeah.
My friend was so scared. And I realized there was a tolerance. So there is a tolerance, but once you can step into it, that's what I mean.
Oh, no,
the noise thing. When you first heard it, you're like, what the hell? I first heard Merzbow in 92. I returned it, and I don't do that. It became one of my favorite things. My roommate was like, my friend, she worked at Aaron's, and she goes, oh, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear this Merzbow guy. And now it's like the Beach Boys to me.
Right?
So.
Well, I remember when I first heard noise, technically at Cal Arts, and so Bob Belleroux, who started El Crow with us, I put the headphones on, and he's playing me his, big sound art piece. It's like new media, and all I hear are these sounds it was noise. So I'm listening to noise, and my first response was, is this working? My second response was, is this going to change? And then it was like, I couldn't figure out if it was intentional. To me, it was just noise. At this point, I can listen to the most minute detail of someone's... noise has the most vast variation, and the gorgeousness of it is that you can do anything with it because it doesn't necessarily have to be bound by those tones or any convention. So it doesn't even have to be quiet. Noise can be something that is just not a traditionally accepted something that you're supposed to pay attention to. Noise is something you're supposed to get rid of, or you want to get rid of. It's noisy, There's all of these things that you have to really kind of break down in yourself, and then really, if I hadn't seen so many people perform, though, I wouldn't have understood, because I could see them actually moving things, and I could look at their gear, and then I started to understand how they were making the noises, and then
No, it's like when black turns into a rainbow. At first it's just black.
Yeah, you can't tell.
And then you're just like, oh my god, there's so much shit going on in there. But if you don't look, it's just all black. Which
well, and you to know. Like, I had to have someone explain it to me to some extent. I had to go to a show where it's like, this is a performance. So I'm sitting there. It's art. You just sit and experience it. You don't know what's going to happen, you know? So it's like...
The thing is, there's always been noise in music, and the thing is, as time goes along, that supposed noise becomes the norm, and you keep going. Like Hendrix, when it came out, it was just crazy chaos. You know, people were like, "Whoa!" What? And even back into, I forget the names, not Shostakovich or whatever. Anyways, there's these. I forget. There's a famous piece of this classical thing, and it was like causing riots. Anybody know what's that piece that was causing riots in the 1800s?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So, you know, there's always been a time. Yeah, there's always been a time where there's been this dissidence, you know, and I mean, now, even with the radio, you listen to hip-hop, you know, there's all this, like, weird noises and stuff.
So anyway,
but
we're going to have to wrap this
we
show
must
up
we
now.
must end.
There's another show on right after us. It's called Straight Ahead, and it's going to be coming up. So hold on to your seats. This was a great show. And show up to the Handbag Factory. What date is it again?
April 21st.
April 21st. Handbag Factory, South Grand Avenue. All right, we'll see you there.
Okay. And for those who listened tonight, thank you very much. This was a very beautiful show, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. And Pretty Agony, by all means, is going to be coming back. I mean, it's official. Thank you, everybody. I love you, and good night.
Stay tuned to our next episode, which is going to have Amps for Christ. We'll take you out with one of his songs, and then you're going to have Hassan up next with Straight Ahead. Okay. This is going to be Amps for Christ.
Should I